Welcome back to Let's Play here in Lübeck. I am Bela Gavia and I hope you've had a lovely weekend, same as me. And we're back here in Lübeck, and the new bank, if you will, is finished. Absolutely, completely, totally... Oh wait, maybe it's not finished. Yeah. Now I have made some progress. I'm going to quickly show you before we crack on with today's episode. I've decorated the front wall. And I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do with the door here. I would like to have, I think, an automatic piston door, but we'll see if I have space to do it in the walls. And in here I've put up item frames on almost everything. I'm kind of lacking in leather at the moment, so I'm going to sort that out later. I put this very nice pattern in the floor, and the item sorter is now working properly as well. So that's all good. In the back here it's not finished, as you can see. There are gaps everywhere and stuff like that, but I've decided I'm going to have a staircase that leads up here. Yeah, there are also holes in the floor. I need to wear my hard hat. But the staircase does lead to the problem that this ceiling needs to come out one, but it can't because then it looks ugly. So yeah, there are all sorts of problems like that going on. It's the same around back. If we go back, I have an idea of where things are going, but it's not really working out for me at the moment. So if we go down here, you can see that this is obviously very ugly at the moment. Yeah, but there's going to be an outcropping of the bank going out here, and I guess it's going to come, maybe it's going to come forward a couple of more blocks, maybe to here, and things like that. But obviously it's very temporary at the moment. I have managed to move most of my stuff. The chests are up there, by the way, because they contain all the clay that I have, and I haven't been bothered to move them yet. So that's something I will crack on with later on. Today, however, we are going to do something completely different. I'm going to actually run up here so I can show you what we're going to do. We're going to do roads. We're going to do communication system, transportation system, and stuff like that. So we're going to run up here, up the chimney, so that we get some sort of overview. So from the square down here, oh, I am so grateful I have feather falling, you know. Well, as you can see here, there's a road going this way past the barn and down in the end to my fishing villa. So that's one road that we have, and over here, as you can see, from out from under the hill comes this road that winds its way down over to my inn, and then further on to the village and the shell keep and the monster mob farm and all that sort of stuff. Pardon me. I have a bit of a cold, by the way, if you didn't notice. So I apologize for any sniveling that is going on. Okay, and so then you can't really see it from here actually. Let's see if we can get a better view if we go down a bit. Yeah, in between the melon and sugarcane farm and the pumpkin and sugarcane farm and the stables, there is a road winding down the hill there, in the end ending up at the spawn point and also at the lighthouse and slime farm. And then finally, if we look this way, you can see the dirt road leading off to the temple. And so, all in all, this is like a hub of all the things. And so, what we're going to do is twofold. We're going to make everything horse friendly around this base so that I can ride everywhere. And we need to actually make the roads make sense, because at the moment they sort of just stop whenever they reach the base, and then it's just grass and stuff, and it's just, yeah, not everything is as it should be. So obviously I can't really make the, if we start by talking about this road here, I can't really make the under the mountain entrance horse friendly. It's just not really possible. So what we're going to do is we're going to make an incision in the wall here, and then the road is going to go this way, over this hill, roughly where this tree is, and then connect to this little slight dirt patch that you see there. And then obviously connects with the main road going off there, and so on. So then if we go over here again, the road that is going over to the lighthouse comes up here, and so that's going to go in between these two houses, make a turn for it, and join up here. So that's that part. Finally, this dirt road here currently doesn't actually lead anywhere, because I actually terraformed it away, the end of it away. So what that is going to do, I think, I'm not quite sure about that yet, but what I think it's going to do is it's going to go up the hill here, make a turn for it, and come up right where these two chests are, or three chests. And there are some more stuff with roads. For instance, I'm going to make a bigger road going down here, and then join up with the road going to the lighthouse. But to do that I need to remove my well, so that's actually the first thing I'm going to do now. And yeah, so as you can see, or hear even, there are quite a lot of things that needs doing here, sorting out when it comes to roads. And today we're going to do part of that anyway. We're going to try and start at least on the road. Okay, wrong tool. Road that leads to the village. Let's see if we can make that one work a bit better for us, because that's like the biggest one really to get working. Oops. Replacing blocks. Yeah, I'm gonna rebuild this whole checkered pattern as well. It's getting a bit boring for me. I'm gonna do something different. I think I'm gonna keep to the theme though, of the colors, but I'm going to include some polished varieties and make other different varying patterns. Ah man, these animals, they just keep escaping. Fences are just broken in this game. So broken. Yeah, so anyway, I have been waffling on enough for now. I'm going to get on with trying to... Hello Jeb. Trying to connect this road here from there and up to this point here, over here, and I shall give you some status updates as I go along. So here we can see the bank from down below, and as you can see I've also extended the what was once the kitchen quite a bit on this side, so that looks a bit better now actually. That's, I think, probably the most finished side of the building. Anyway, we're not here to talk about that, we're here to talk about this here road. I've completed this little section here, and as you can see I'm going for sort of a medieval, you know, broken kind of dirt road, which is the same that the road that leads to the villages. And I do like this a bit. I've also quite a bit, and I've also laid out the path the road is going to take with some gravel. So if we go along here, it's going to go up here and then through diagonally like this here, and then it's going to go like this with a slight little bend and then join up here. So that's the idea. And I thought actually that I was going to show you a little bit about how I build my roads, because it's a kind of a process that I've developed over time. So these are the materials we're using. We're using cobblestone, stone bricks, and gravel. And we can put in the occasional bit of stone slab and also of andesite, the unpolished stuff, although I actually forgot to bring some with me. So anyway, the road is going to be at least here it's going to be this wide, so it's going to be 4 wide. But that doesn't actually mean that I'm going to keep within the limits of 4. What I instead tend to imagine is that the road sees a lot of traffic, and obviously people meet on it and stuff like that, and so they drive out or go out into the into the ditch, as it were, and so that dirt out there becomes part of the road in places. And so what I tend to do is I tend to just basically first of all go through the stretch of the road like this with random blocks, or removing random blocks even, in roughly the width of the road. So like that. A hole. And then I actually sometimes I find that efficiency 5 on a shovel is a bit much, to be honest. I tend to dig out more than I wanted to, especially when I do things like this. So I might actually go and downgrade that for an efficiency 3 or something like that in a minute. But anyway, so then we have this quite irregular pattern, and this sort of is the center of the road. So in here we're going to have the good blocks. So we put in some stone bricks, quite a lot of stone bricks. Oh, by the way, by by good blocks I mean the blocks of cobblestone and stone bricks, because they are obviously the most durable of these blocks, one might imagine. So then we chuck cobble in the rest. Like so, and then we can go through it again, now towards the edges, and try and sort of make nice patterns. Oops. And obviously you're going to end up doing a bit too much sometimes, when especially you have too good a shovel. So just fill that in again and get on with it. I'm gonna have to be careful here actually, because over here is the, well, it's this a descent into a cave system that I found. And yeah, I don't think I've showed you that. That's fair enough. I haven't really done anything down there apart from that I'm growing mushrooms. They're giant mushrooms. And yeah, so you go through it like this. And in this second iteration, you're going to have a mixture of the other blocks and smooth stone. And also this is where you can put in the andesite. Because I imagine that the road is more worn towards the edges. So we chuck quite a lot of this stuff in. Oh, rats. And you can mix in more cobble and stuff like that as well, obviously. Which is what I'm going to do in a minute. So we put that one there. That one there. I'm going to actually go for a gravel there. And there. And so that's the second one. Now the third part is basically towards the edges the ground would be more loose and treacherous, and so you place gravel everywhere. Now you place some gravel at the end and try to make it look kind of irregular. That's the idea of this type of road. It's supposed to not look perfect. So I mean, it can. This is supposed to kind of represent mending of potholes and stuff like that. So there we go. Can have one more here maybe. You shouldn't have too much of this. It's only when when the road looks a bit too perfect, and you can't do it really like this because that just looks daft from the side. So in this case, I either have to put a block block there to hide that, or just leave it alone. And in this case, because I want to be able to go down here smoothly even, I'm gonna leave it alone and instead maybe put a smooth stone there. Alright, and there we go. This section is done as well. So now we come to the tricky part really, which is the diagonal part, which also crosses over this slight hill. So I'm going to do that off camera because that might be a bit messy otherwise, and then I'll show you the result. And it's finished. So if we run along here, I'll just show you what it looks like. You can clearly see where the road goes without it being too imposing on your eyes. I've added half slabs to all the indentations or elevations. And here we are at the stables, where we're going to look in on my shiny horses. So we run the other way. There's an escapist cow. I'm going to need to end his miserable life. I am sorry, Mr. Cow, but you are beef. Sorry. Losing track of things here. Yep, so you run along here, over the hill, no problem for horses or men. And what we have left here really is this here, which obviously is not a problem for horses, because they can just run over it. But it's not mob safe either. And I'm not sure what to do with it, to be honest. It's not mob safe because, oh dear, because if we run along here, oh yeah, I don't know if you noticed, I had a piece of fence with me in my inventory when I started recording today. That's because I removed that. Yeah, that's why it's not mob safe. Whee! Spidery widery. And here the zombies come. Yeah, so past this point it's just not safe. So yeah, the base is in a bit of a state when this is not sorted out. I mean, ideally I would really have you know, fencing all the way down to the village, but that's 700 or 800 blocks. So that's not doable in an afternoon exactly. So I'm gonna have to think of something. I'm gonna leave this as it is at the moment now, and we're gonna go on with the next. Ah, that's part of where my problem lies. The dudes spawn on the roof. Okay, that's for later to sort out. Let them spawn. I say let them spawn. Yeah, second project for today, or third if you count the little well thing, is going to be connecting this road, which isn't really a road so much as it is a nice way to get down the hill at the moment. So I think I have explained before that I need to remove all this stuff, but this road here needs to be connected with this area here, and that's going to have to be done by taking out the potato farm, which has been there for long enough, I suppose. Where is this zombie? Zomboli, where are you? Okay, I can't hear you from there, so you're over here somewhere. Thou art. Is that a witch? Hello, are you coming to visit me? Inspect my place. Well, this is how I greet unwanted visitors. What did you drop? Oh, a glass bottle. Yes, anyway, so the road is going to connect up there. Ah, they spawn on that roof too. Yeah, I do think I have forgotten to light things up since I built new buildings over here. But I don't want to spam torches everywhere either. Fire as well, aren't I? Okay, it's uggers. I don't want to spam torches everywhere, so I need to do something else, and I don't know what, so I haven't done anything. So I think that's what's happened there. Anywho, I shall crack on with this and get back to you when it's done. Alrighty, we only have the little finishing touches left, and then it's done. Just realizing that this this wooden wall here is quite ugly. I need to sort that out at some point. Anyway, I shall give you the tour, and at the same time basically play some bone meal or grow some grass here and there, because that just adds that finishing little touch to everything. So here we go. Here starts the new part. Let's play some stuff here, and then you go over this way, where really it needs to be more grown up, and then up here above the hill, or not above the hill, onto the hill, down the hill, play some bone meal and some more, maybe even a little bit more, and then we're done. So that's now a road of sorts. I'm sure it still needs tweaking, but the basics are certainly there. And so I'm just gonna go up top and see what sort of view we can get from there. This road building business, I built the road all the way over to I keep doing the wrong thing here. All the way over to the village. Over there, as you can see, it's the same sort of principle as the roads are built now. And I got really fed up with it because it's like I said, it's 800 blocks. It's terrible, really. It was terrible. So I haven't built any roads since then. But now I'm sort of getting back into the swing of things with the road building. So hopefully we can finish up some more of the roads that I've planned later on. So here we go. We have the road here. It sort of disappears behind the chicken farm where the chicken's just loaded. And then goes to this little well, it's the beginning, isn't it, of a square, although that's going to extend onto there as well. And then it seems to continue here. And I seem to be falling down. It continues. And I think hello Smilla. I think we can see that from the balcony maybe. Here and then down the hill. Yeah, I think, you know what, I think it looks great. It really binds this area together nicely. And it's gonna be good once we get the stables up, so my blimmin' kettle don't run away all over the place. And incidentally, all my sheep have run off. Well, not all of them, but a lot of them. So I'm sure I'm missing colors and all that sort of stuff. So that's going to be a kind of a nightmare to sort out. But that is where we're going. I'm just realizing something, by the way. If we kind of sneak around here, there's no reason for the road really over here to lower itself one step, and it just looks a bit weird. Maybe I'll take that in a bit, or maybe I'll just raise the road later on. I don't know. Anyhow, that has been it for today, I reckon. So thank you very much for watching, guys, and if you liked this video, please remember to leave a like, and if you want to, you can also subscribe. Feel free to share it, and well, basically make your friends watch it, and I shall see you next time. This has been Vidagabia in Minecraft Let's Play, and I'm signing out. Bye bye!